Hi there, this is HM Shadman Tabib. So I'm gonna demonstrate you our CSC 406 project named Slowloris DOS Attack Analysis. So this is our computer security course assignment, and here I have developed Slowloris DOS Attack and also implemented its defense mechanism. So I'm gonna go through all of this roughly and also show you the whole application in an interactive demo. So let's jump into some of our slides demonstration. So firstly, there are 8 contents, but it is not possible to go through all of these contents in such short time. So I'm gonna go through the basic ones. So what is Slowloris attack? It is kind of DOS attack, that is denial of service attack. I will put some of the HTTP requests to the server, and the server will see the requests I'm receiving is not complete request. So it will just think that I should wait for the full request. And after that, when it just keeps waiting, and then the attacker takes the chance, it then sends many of the TCP packets to that vulnerable server. So after so many requests have been sent to the target server, then the server's port, which was once free, but now this is occupied with so many requests. So after that, the server thinks the server has nowhere to accept the valid request. So in this slide, I'm just demonstrating you that things like 150 plus connections have been established by the attacker, and the legitimate client is not being able to connect to his or her desired server. So that's about the network topology. So here actually I have gone through some of its timing analysis. I'm saying that when this is a normal HTTP protocol request, then I'm saying that the whole connections is like discrete, and the packets are being received by the server and also responded to the client. But in Slowloris attack, you're saying that the connections are not broken, and however the server is also waiting for another request that it should come into its port, because the packets it has received so far are not like the complete request. So yeah, so then go through some of the packet analysis. Here I'm just showing that the normal HTTP requests have some headers like RN, but if I'm gonna make a Slowloris attack, so from attacker side, I'm gonna send some of the headers which don't have like this RN part. So the target server, should think that this is not a complete request and I should wait like this. Okay, so then there are 2 phases to launch this attack of Slowloris attack. I'm saying that here in normal TCP connections, I should firstly make some TCP connections to my target server, so that I can just make the initial connections with my desired server. So in phase 2, here I'm saying that the attacker is making its way finally. In phase 2, there is a resource exhaustion. So, since the attacker has been sending some of the requests that are incomplete, so the server is seeing that I do have my incomplete connections and I should wait. So the keep alive part is just being held here. So the connections is held open indefinitely. So after that, I'm saying that let's skip some of the slides. These aren't so important, I think so. So this is the complete graph of our Slowloris attack. After resource depletion, after the critical stage, when the almost 20% of our resources have been exhausted, only available, and 80% have been exhausted, so then the service is being unavailable to the users. The percentage may be varying, so it may vary. So okay, then actually then we have some demonstration, but let's skip it because we don't have so much time. And if I want to tell about the defense mechanism, there are three types of defense. There is, I can limit the connections. It is just saying that from per IP, if it receives so many connections, then it would close that connection. And we can also control our rate. So if it receives so much connections, then it would just drop the other excess connections. And we can also, the timeout management. So it is also like there might be some aggressive timeouts for the partial request. So yeah, and it works in the last one I was describing. It works mainly in the thread level, so it provides thread safety. So okay, so this is all about my presentation. Let's jump into the real demo that I'm gonna show you. So here, let's jump into our code and start demo windows. So I have started my demo. Let's wait for some time. It may take some time because it is also initiating the Docker and preparing my demo site so that I can show you my whole implementations. Oh, okay, it has come here right now. So here I am saying that there is website. This is from the attacker side, and I am attacking on this side. It is localhost 8080. Okay, I think this is not load. Okay, yeah, this has come here right now. So here I am gonna attack on the server. This is Apache Debian server, and I'm gonna attack on the server, and the server is running on the background in the Docker. Okay, so I'm here seeing that the server response time is not so much. Okay, so this is only like a few moments ago. This is now 16 milliseconds, and here I'm seeing that the server response is not so much because I'm not sending requests, and the server is responding so much fast, and I'm not making any aggressive attack or Slowloris attack or something else. So right now, if I click on launch Slowloris attack, I am seeing that from the server side, I mean localhost 5000, there are some requests being thrown to that server. Right now you are seeing that the server response time is 5304 milliseconds. So you are seeing that the server response time is being larger and larger, and now this is almost 10,000 milliseconds. Okay, and if you wait for some time, then you will see that the success rate is also decreasing. Success rate means how much new connections the server is gonna held on itself. So you're seeing that the success rate is decreasing over the time. That means the server is gonna be exhausted. So I can see also about my resources that the resources have been reached on of its peak, and also it is also increasing because the CPU is using its resources over the time over my attack. So there might be some drops, but this is also, you're seeing that the active connections is over there, and it is also at almost at the peak of it. And yeah, here you can see the CPU resources have been exhausted too much. It is almost using the 100% of its capacity. So here I'm seeing many of the things. So here I have showed my attack on this Apache server. So let's stop this attack. And yeah, the server response time is also decreasing. That means I have stopped my attack and the server is responding fast right now. So actually the website was also being hanged at the time. Sorry, I didn't demonstrate you at that time, but let's jump into our defense mechanism. There you can see it's this live also. So let's jump into our defense mechanism. So yeah, here you can that since the user side needs to take steps to get rid of this attack, so I need to build a server on my own, because I can't make modifications on the Apache server. So yeah, I have built a Flask server and I will make attack on that server from attacker side. And when I just keep my protection enabled, so then I will see that the server will be gone down. I can't reach the server from the user side. So let's jump into my demonstration. Python start vulnerable server. So vulnerable demo, and here this has been launched. And in 4000 I am seeing the Slowloris demo. This is the attacker side. Okay, so then I will make my attack on the 48080 server. So here actually this is Apache, but not. I am just refreshing it so that I get my desired server. So somehow it malfunctioned, but I can try another time because this is not the server, because 8004 is attached to another server right now. This has been cached, so it's a glitch. I'm gonna fix it. Please wait for some time. So okay, now jump into our demonstration. There, yeah, I have refreshed the page 4 to 5 times, then the page comes up. So I'm sorry. So then this is my user side. Okay, this is my user side, and this is my attacker side. So the attacker is gonna attack on the server. So sorry for that UTP error. So I didn't resolve this, but it can be resolved. So just keep those things. Okay, so right now I'm gonna make this server protected. So now this has been protected, so I'm making an attack from the attacker side. So let's wait for some time. So since this is protected, the server is also up, so it can't be attacked by any Slowloris attack or any DOS attack, because since the connection is protected with all these 3 defense mechanisms, so this hasn't been affected, because you're seeing here that 111 requests have been successful. So I'm also saying that the whole system has been being successful. So I'm saying that the protection is being okay. Now I'm disabling the protection. So now I'm making attack again. Okay, now the server is vulnerable. Okay, so let's launch the attack again. So this has been attacking to the vulnerable server, and I'm seeing here the server is down because I have set UI command where the server is showed to be down after the attack has been implemented on that our vulnerable server. So since this has been down, so let's check it. So you're seeing the server is being loaded. It can be loaded. So I'm also loading it, but it can be loaded. So you can also put here localhost. So it is also loaded. So you're seeing here, after disabling my protection, the server is down. So yeah, this site can be reached. So if I stop the attack, and it's okay. So now I'm seeing that after enabling my protection, the server was okay, but when I just stop my protection, then I can't reach the server. So the Slowloris attack worked in absence of my protection. So that was all about myself.